Stella studies family ladder, and today we are going to do our next the following sums in exercise 11.1. And here today we are going to start our the fifth sum, that is 3 tan a is equal to 4, and we have to find the sin a and cos a. 3 tan a is equal to 4 he given. So once again we need to draw a triangle ABC. This is 90 degrees at B and A and C. He given that 3 tan A is equal to 4. So tan A is equal to 4 by 3, right? Because this 3 comes here and it becomes 4 by 3. Tan A is equal to 4 by 3. And he asked to find out sin A and cos A. Okay, we need to find this out, sin A and cos A. So actually the tan A is equal to 4 by 3, so it is going to be opposite side to A, angle A by adjacent side to, right? Because according to the formula, tan A is equal to tan theta is equal to opposite side to theta by adjacent side to theta. So it is 4 by 3, so definitely opposite side to A means this side BC is going to be 4 units, 4K, and K means we said K means constant, and also adjacent side to A is going to be 3K because it is going to be 3 units. And we have to find this side because in any sum we need to find all the 3 sides of a right angle triangle. And now we are going to use our Pythagoras theorem. AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Okay, AC square equal to AB square is equal to 3K whole square plus 4K whole square. Okay, 3K whole square AC square equal to 3K whole square means 9K square and 4K whole square is equal to 16K square. So totally it is going to be 25K square, and AC square is equal to 25K square. So AC is equal to going to be root 25K square, so it is definitely going to be 5K units. Okay, and like this side is going to be 5K. Okay, this is 3K and this is 4K. By applying Pythagoras theorem we got this side AC as 5K units. Okay, so here he has asked to find out sin A and cos A. So sin A is going to be opposite side to A by hypotenuse. So definitely opposite side to A is going to be 4K by 5K is hypotenuse. K cancel. So the ratio is going to be 4 by 5. The sin A is 4 by 5. And now we need to find out cos A. Cos A is equal to adjacent side to A by hypotenuse. So definitely adjacent side to A is equal to 3K by 5K. So definitely KK cancel, 3 by 5 is the answer. So sin A is equal to 4 by 5 and cos A is equal to 3 by 5. And that is going to be the answers of the sum. So friends, now we are going to start our sixth sum, and in this sum he has given that in triangle ABC and triangle XYZ, and next in triangle ABC and triangle XYZ he has given that angle A and angle X are acute angles, and means they are not at right angles, so they are not 90 degrees, and cos A is equal to cos X, and then we have to show that angle A is equal to angle X. RTP, required to prove. Angle A is equal to angle X, required to prove. We need to prove this one. So he has given that cos A is equal to cos X. Okay, cos A is equal to cos X. So cos A is equal to cos X. So from this we can write cos A is equal to what? Adjacent side to A by hypotenuse is equal to adjacent side to X by hypotenuse, right? This is the formula, right, according to what we learned. And after, what is the adjacent side to A? That is AB. AB by AC is going to be definitely XY by XZ. Okay, AB by AC is equal to XY by XZ. And once we need to check it out, AB means this side as it is adjacent side to theta, and XY means this side. So AB by XY is equal to AC by XZ, and it is an rationality in we can use this in similar triangles also. Here we need to introduce some similar triangles concepts too, because this sum is some difficult in all the ones. And let it be 1. Okay, from this we can calculate like this, right? We can cross multiply this. AB into XZ is equal to AC into XY. We can write this from this. Okay, so bring this XY here and bring this XZ here. AB by XY is equal to AC by XZ. Okay, so AB by XY is equal to AC by XZ. So it is a rationality, number first rationality it is. So this is going to be this is, let it be in number 1. Okay, this is going to be number 1. And after this, so friends, like this, AB by XY is equal to AC by XZ, right? This is number 1 as we discussed in our topic. And after this, and now we are going to do we are going to let and this, friends, as we discussed, AB by AC is going to be equal to XY by XZ. So let's take this one. AB by AC is equal to, let it be K, means something constant. We have to do this sum in this method only, then only we can get the answer. So AB by AC is equal to K. Let's transpose this AC to this side. AB is equal to K times AC. Okay, on the same way, now take this one, XY by XZ, let it be also some K, and XY is going to be definitely K times XZ. Okay, and this is AB is equal to K times AC, XY is equal to K times XZ. Friends, now we are going to apply the Pythagoras theorem to prove this angle is equal to angle X. So let's start the Pythagoras theorem in first triangle. AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square, right? And AC square is equal to, what is AB? We have discussed that AB is equal to K times AC, right? AB is equal to K times AC. We have got this conclusion. So AB whole square is going to be K times AC whole square plus BC square. Okay, and so AC square is equal to K square AC square plus BC square. So once we need to transpose this K square AC square to this side. So AC square minus K square AC square is equal to BC square. So A square, let's take A square common. AC square of 1 minus K square is going to be BC square. So this AC square whole of 1 minus K square is equal to BC square. And now, like this is the final conclusion. And let's do the Pythagoras theorem on the right triangle. That is XZ whole square is equal to XY square plus YZ square. Okay, so here we got that XY is equal to K times XZ. Okay, XY is equal to K times XZ we have got. So let's apply this. XZ is equal, XZ square is equal to K times XZ whole square plus YZ square. So XZ square is going to be K square XZ square plus YZ square. So let's transpose it, K square XZ square into this side. XZ square minus k square xz square is equal to yz square. So let's take xz square common. Xz square whole of 1 minus k square is equal to yz square. So this is going to be 3, and sorry, no, it is going to be 2, and this is going to be 3. Okay, so let's apply this on one side. Let's do 2 by 3. 2 by 3 is equal to AC square of 1 minus k square by xz square of 1 minus k square is equal to BC square by yz square. Okay, so 1 minus k square cancel, 1 minus k square cancel, square 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 square. So AC by xz is equal to BC by yz. Okay, friends, let it be 4. Okay, let it be 4. So what is 1? So we got 1 as AB by XY is equal to AC by XZ, right? So here also AC by XZ is there, and here also AC by XZ is there. So we are going to bring this BC by YZ to here. Okay, so here it is because both LHS in this RHS and in this LHS are equal, so we are going to bring this BC by YZ here. So once let's read this. AB by XY is equal to AC by XZ is equal to BC by YZ, right? So here you can see AC by this side is going to be AC, this side is going to be XY, XZ. So AC by XZ is equal to AB by XY is equal to BC by YZ. Okay, so according to this, all these three sides are similar to the three sides of this triangle. So these two sides are going to be similar. Okay, these two sides are going to be similar. So we can conclude that triangle ABC is similar to triangle XYZ. So from this conclusion, by SSS similarity, so from this conclusion we can write that angle A is equal to angle X because it is CPST. The full form of this CPST is corresponding parts of similar triangles. So finally, the RTP is angle A is equal to angle X. So once again see here, angle A is equal to angle X is proved. So hence proved. Okay. So guys, finally we have completed our 5th sum and 6th sum in this session. So the 6th sum is very difficult to practice. Once again you have to practice it to get well. And thanks for watching this video. Please do subscribe to my channel. Thank you.